Hey, what's going on, guys? In today's video, I decided to go ahead and show you guys how to clean your oxidized or fading headlights by simply using toothpaste and a toothbrush. Now, you guys can typically, here's what I use, my toothpaste and a toothbrush. Now, typically, you guys can go ahead and find this at the dollar store, but let's go ahead and jump into it. You want to start off by wiping down your headlight with a wet or moist microfiber towel or a paper towel. So make sure you wipe it down, and the reason I did this is so that I can go ahead and break down the top layer of dirt that was on the headlight itself. Now make sure you want to rub it down real good, and you'll notice that you wipe some of the dirt off. But after you've done that, you want to go ahead and take your toothpaste and you just want to put a good amount on the headlight. So as you can see right here, I was just applying some on the headlight itself. Now after you're done applying it on a headlight, you want to go ahead and grab your hand and just rub it into the headlight. Make sure you get into every single edge of the headlight. Rub it in there real good. And you want to do this because you want to get rid of every type of contaminant or dirt that's on the headlight itself. So just take your time, rub it in the headlight real good. And don't be afraid to get down and dirty with this project. Now for those of you who don't know, the toothpaste that I was using contains baking soda and peroxide, which is for whitening, and I would recommend using this because it'll give you overall better results. And yeah, so after you're done rubbing it in, you want to go ahead and grab whatever brush you have. I went ahead and just used a toothbrush. And you want to go ahead and start scrubbing it as good as you can, not extremely rough, not extremely tough as well, but just enough so you can actually feel like the dirt coming off the headlight itself. Now as you guys can see here, the dirt was starting to come off, and the toothpaste itself was actually starting to turn into like a yellowish type of color. So that's how you know the dirt is really starting to come off, and you're really doing a good job of actually getting rid of all the dirt and contaminants that are on the headlight. So afterwards, after you're done brushing the headlight, you want to go ahead and make sure that your microfiber towel or paper towel is nice and wet, not extremely wet, but wet enough to the point where taking off the toothpaste is going to be fairly easy. So after that, you just want to go ahead and grab it and take your time in taking off the toothpaste. And you can go ahead and do circular motions if you want to. That's what I was doing right here. And as you guys can already see, the headlight is looking pretty decent. And overall, I was actually pretty happy with the results at this point. So there you go. That was the somewhat of the result after the first coat of toothpaste. Now, once it begins to dry off a little bit, you can actually see that it does fade just a little. So it's up to you guys if you want to go ahead and add a second coat of toothpaste to this, if you really want to go ahead and make your headlight really stand out. And I was rubbing my hand against the headlight because I can actually feel the smoothness, and it had actually removed a lot of the dirt and contaminants that was actually on the headlight itself. So yeah, now I personally decided to go ahead and do a second coat of toothpaste. Now it's totally optional, you don't really have to do this, but I would recommend it just to get that headlight shining a bit more. And right here you can see the toothbrush was really yellowy, like almost like some sort of sauce type of mustard looking color, and it was really disgusting because that was how the dirt was coming off into the toothpaste itself. So you can actually see it was doing some effect. I actually went ahead and applied a second coat of toothpaste. Now again, like I mentioned right now, it's totally optional if you want to go ahead and add a second coat of toothpaste, but I just did it because I really wanted to get the job done, and I really wanted to remove any of the contaminants that were on my headlight, especially since my car is always baking in the sun, since I don't have an indoor parking garage or anything like that. So yeah, my headlights and my paint and my car in general always takes a beating. So I wanted to get it as clear as I possibly could. And there you pretty much go. And this is how it'll somewhat look like after 2 coats of toothpaste. Now it really all depends on your headlight, because my headlight has double the trouble. It has oxidation and it's fading on the outside, but it's also occurring on the inside, so it does still look faded from like the headlight itself, but that's happening from the inside. And I can't do this trick on the inside of the headlight, but it did get rid of all the roughness, and the headlight is really smooth on the outside now. So that's pretty much it. This is pretty much how you guys can go ahead and clean your faded headlights, and I did it before and after. So here's a before. This is my left side headlight, because you guys can see how dirty it is, how filthy it is. And then when I bring it back to the one I just cleaned, it looks a bit clearer. It looks whiter, actually, in my opinion. And yeah, overall, this is how you guys can do it cheap and easy. And don't forget to go ahead and give it a like. Also, comment down below to let me know if you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.